Austin Habitat for Humanity has been building affordable homes for Central Texas families for decades, but high prices forced them to rethink their strategy.
KXAN's Yoojin shows us what's next for the nonprofit in Austin's current real estate landscape.
So this neighborhood is really dreams for 67 families being answered.
Austin Habitat is finishing up a phase of its newest single-family homes. But what they're working on next is completely different.
It's really what has to be done to capitalize on the opportunity.
A council resolution to ease restrictions for affordable housing is allowing Habitat to build this 57 condos near the Plaza Saltillo station. The vice president of construction says they're going denser and taller because land is so expensive.
Billy Whipple tells me there are some homes they built 15 years ago for $50,000. If you look at their property values now, just the land alone is $140,000.
Habitat says it has a long way to go before they get permits to break ground. That's a frustration all builders share.
So we have an exceedingly long process. So for a small project to take 1 or 2 years just going through the permitting process before you can break ground, well, think of all the people who have to find a home within that 1 or 2 year cycle, and prices are going up the whole time.
The city of Austin is still in the process of rewriting its land development code, and builders hope to see it sooner rather than later.
Everyone in Austin is really missing out until we can get some more housing out on the ground.
In the meantime, Habitat says it's exploring all options to provide affordable housing.
So if we can get 3 units, 3 sales on one property, then that's something we're going to go for.
Yoojin, KXAN News.
The Austin City Council was hoping to vote on an updated land use code in October. The city manager said this week, due to the scope of work, he is proposing now a December vote.
Quite frankly, I want the manager to take the time that he needs to take in order to make sure we have a good product. So while I want it to happen as quickly as it can, I don't want it to happen more quickly than it should.
Yoojin mentioned that in May, Austin City Council voted to relax building regulations for dense, affordable housing developments. The goal is to increase the amount of homes available for low and moderate income families. City Council member Greg Kassar proposed the resolution in February. The change means if 50% of a development includes affordable housing units, some building standards can be waived. Those regulations can be related to the building's height, setbacks from property lines, and parking.